Well, the Cornell fraternity is in hot water after a pig roast. And that might not seem weird. Jason Goodman, you're in a fraternity. Josie, sorority. Mankiss or Matt in a fraternity.
I organized my pig roast once. It was very interesting because at the time I was thinking you have this big animal and we're just twirling it around, roasting it. I'm like,
Right.
what are
Right,
we? Yeah,
right.
but it was very good.
Well, this is not the same. Had nothing to do with a pig. If you have young kids in the car, you might want to turn it down. What they did, they set up contest, this fraternity, for, say, if you can sleep with so many girls, we'll give you get a point for each one. And then if there was a tie, they would go to how much each girl weighed. And the more they weighed, the more points they got. Hence the pig roast.
That's disgusting.
Oh,
What
wow.
the hell is this?
Oh my
Is
gosh.
this Hugs Fraternity?
Stop it.
I knew you were going to say that, jackass.
So,
That's awful.
by the way, you get our official attorney, Lisa Lanier, on.
Sure.
Yeah, and so that's not illegal, I don't think.
It's just rude.
It's but it was a contest where they say, "Oh, try to do this with this girl, try to do this, or we'll give you more points if you hook up with that big
I just
girl
don't
over there."
understand why are this is my main concern. Why are the points being awarded for how big they are? It should be the opposite, how hot they are.
I guess this is
You
tried
would-
and true. The
You would
numbers.
think,
You know
I
what
think
I'm
they're
saying?
trying to be funny, like, "Oh, haha, well, you get more points because
It probably was the pledges, right, Matt?
I would have to think.
It's not going to be the brothers. It's
No.
probably the pledges they're doing this.
So
Because they would
awful.
definitely tell the pledges, like, hook up with as big a girl as you possibly can find.
Yes.
That's 100%.
and you're going to Cornell University, that's Ivy League. And you're getting in trouble for this stupid stuff. Let's go to our official attorney, Lisa Lanier. Good morning, Lisa.
Hey, good morning.
So this is not.
Seems like we're talking about fraternities a lot in the news, yeah?
I know. It's all sorts of. I was never part of one, so I can easily say I'm against them.
Loser.
I'm sorry, I don't pay to have
I don't
friends,
pay for
but
friends.
that's okay.
That's
for
right.
friends.
That's
That's
for
right.
somebody.
Yeah.
That's right.
Me and Hugs together
look
for
out.
once.
Really?
I know.
That's what people say
When they don't have any
they can't
friends.
get into the fraternity.
Exactly.
They got rejected or they didn't get an invite.
Yeah, I had no desire to join a fraternity, but I know they serve good purposes, like getting blacked out drunk and doing pig contests.
Well, most of their members graduate, so you got that going
That's
for
true.
them, too. Oh,
That's
wait.
true. That's true. All right, so it's not illegal, but what are the ramifications here with setting up these sexual contests?
Well, so what happens is with fraternities and sororities, there's been increasing scrutiny of them over the last probably 10 years or so, because there's been so many instances in the news of both fraternities and sororities having instances of racism, sexism, hazing, acts of sexual misconduct, rape allegations, all kinds of things. But it presents a unique problem for universities because, number one, it's hard for the university itself to regulate these because they're often off campus, outside the jurisdiction of campus police. And universities worry about donors who are alumni of these fraternities and sororities because it turns out if you kind of trace the money fund, a lot of the money that the donor money that comes into schools comes from former fraternity and sorority members. And so what happens is a lot of the regulation actually comes from within the fraternities and sororities, their national, where the chapters lead to the national organization and where they get their charters. But also the universities then set up student governing boards so that it's not actually the university, but it's actually part of the student life and student government. And they have these fraternity boards, and usually, as long as it's not, something that results in criminal charges, and then the university will step in and make recommendations for, revocation, probation, that kind of thing.
I got you.
But like in this case with Cornell, it was actually the student board at Cornell who suspended them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So the students saying, "Hey, we don't like you
It's
doing
called
this type of
standards.
stuff."
Well,
Right.
But Jason Goodman, this sounds like something I know not now, but if you were when you were in college, that you would totally participate in a
Yes.
pig roast.
I don't like the fact that the points are awarded for how big they are, but
Yeah, he would do the opposite.
I will say this, and it sounds very rude. And I look back on my college days, and I'm like, that was insensitive at times. But at the same time, we had a house that all of us lived in, and what we had was, any time that we brought a girl back home with us and we hooked up with them. If you have young kids in the car,
Yeah,
Turn
we
it down.
We gave him a warning earlier. Yes.
we would put it on the panty tree.
Oh my gosh.
Wait a minute! I said I'm not proud. I'm not proud.
The panty tree,
The
huh?
panty tree was outside, and it was a tree outside that anytime one of the brothers, hooked up with a girl, we would either convince the girl to leave the panties, or she would forget and leave the panties on purpose.
Gets their panties.
And yeah, I know you did do that a few times.
No, I took mine back every time I had a
She never
one-night
wore
stand.
any.
Thank
So
you.
And the brothers would put the panties and throw it on the tree outside. So we had this decorated in the middle of this neighborhood tree with all panties covered.
Oh my god!
And the city actually contacted us and threatened to fine us unless we got that down. And we said, it's worth the fine. And we paid the fine and left it up. Now, that was back in the day. I would not do that now, I don't think.
I would hope not. You're blowing my mind. Your children might have an issue.
I think your HOA would have a problem with it. Well, as always, official attorney Lisa Lanier, always a wealth of knowledge. If you're ever injured on the job, contact her right away, 1-888-CONSULT, or simply go to 1075kzl.com. She has offices all over the state of North Carolina.